Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Chase from the warehouse. I'm here with Evan Baker, product manager of sticks from Bauer Hockey. We have 3 different types of sticks, 3 families of sticks with 3 different flex profiles. The newest one being the Total One NXG, so let's start there.
Okay, so the Total One NXG is the replacement to the Supreme Total One. And our objective here was to try and improve the performance of Total One into the NXG. We're still going with the same 3 family story. And again, that's all about trying to develop the right flex profile for a player based on their shooting style. So Supreme is designed with an amplified mid-kick, meaning it's very stiff in the lower portion and softer through the upper handle. What that allows the player to do is really load the upper portion of the shaft, really lean into it, and then as the stick responds and starts to pull through to make contact with the puck, the lower portion is nice and stiff. Lots of energy transfer is going to give you tons of power. Nexus is going to have what we call our true mid flex profile, and what that means is that it's soft at the bottom, soft at the top, designated by the yellow areas, but it's going to be stiffer through the middle. Now, when you compare it to Vapor, which is our IntelliSense, which has a dual kick, it's very soft in the lower portion and soft in the upper, but it's much stiffer through that center section. And with Vapor, we want those players who have very short shooting styles,
Like
very quick shots, like I just need to get rid of the puck real fast. That very soft lower with that stiff middle, it's going to give you that quick response, that very fast response.
We have 2 mid kicks here. We have an amplified mid kick on the Supreme, and comparing that to the Nexus, what's the difference? Okay,
so the amplified part of the Supreme Flex profile is about that very stiff lower and that very soft upper. With the true mid kick, it's more about having an overall general flex where it's a little bit soft at the top and the bottom, stiffer through the middle, so you can get that nice gradual bow. It almost comes from the idea of Nexus is born on tradition meets innovation. So it's a very traditional flex profile, but built with a lot of innovative technologies, being all the carbon fiber and all the resin. So it's about getting a nice, simple release from the stick without having to really load into the product, whereas Supreme is going to have that just massive, powerful kick because of that stiffer lower. So it's kind of it's a variation of what a mid kick could be because it's stiffer through the middle versus stiff at the bottom, and how the upper handle responds.
So you kind of got a really powerful stick in the Total One, and then you move over into the Nexus, and you're still getting a lot of power, but you're getting some quickness from it. And then you can take it a step further, I'm assuming, with the Vapor, right?
So the Vapor is a completely different kind of beast. So very soft down low, so that when the player wants to take that quick wrister or that quick snapshot, the stick will load, and because of that very stiff area through that, call it, that middle third, it's gonna really allow that lower to kick back fast and get rid of the puck. The challenge with low kick sticks is they don't always have that power to them. So when you need to take that one big booming slap shot, that softer upper is going to give you that pull through where you can get that top hand to really pull through and give you that explosiveness that you need. So it's tough to say that you're a Vapor player because you play wing, or you're a Supreme player because you play D, because it really depends on your shooting style. It's almost like a baseball swing where you could have a very short, compact swing, or you could have one of those big, long swings. It's all about how you shoot and the mechanics that are involved in it that's going to allow you to determine which is the right stick for your style. For the consumer, we've been really moving forward with these flex profiles in Supreme and Vapor for the last few seasons, so they should be very accustomed to it. Nexus throws that little bit of a different opportunity in there for the consumer to try something new from us, but our goal was to try and keep everything very similar and just evolve the technology and the product to make it a longer lasting, better performing product so that the consumer could come back year after year to the same stick and get that same feel each and every time.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for all the great info. So for even more information on the sticks specifically themselves, be sure to check it out at inline and icewarehouse.com.